I believe whatever the heart and mind of a person conceives and believes, it can surely achieve. My name is Ousman Joof, an immigrant living here in the United States. My story is one of million other stories that you probably are familiar with, which is the story of illegal immigrants and the struggles we go through living in America. Having overstayed my visa while trying to regularize my status, I missed the court date. And guess what? I was ordered deported in absentia, which warranted for the Immigration and Custom Enforcement to start looking for me. And very fine morning one day, over 10 years ago, as I lay on my bed in College Park, Georgia, they came to my house to pick me up, assured me that I was not in any trouble, that I just needed to go fill out some paperwork and I will be let go within a couple of hours. These couple of hours ended up being 3 months and 10 days, what I spent at the Etowah County Detention Center in Gadsden, Alabama. Why? Because the government of my country would not issue a travel document for them to send me back home. As a result, the law said that I could be released on an order of supervision, which ended up putting me on a monitoring bracelet for 9 good months. At the time, my wife was 3 months pregnant with my baby, who is now 10 years old. That is the beginning of my story. Immigration and Custom Enforcement had put me through all kinds of frustrations, trying to turn me into a criminal, where I had to report to them, where they had to come to my house, where I was put on an ankle bracelet, where I had to report through the phone, where I had to seek permission whenever I needed to travel 50 miles outside of where I live. I moved from Georgia to Alaska, where I spent 5 years struggling with immigration. I eventually had to overcome the challenge. How? By being law-abiding. How? By working hard. How? By paying my taxes and doing all the right things. During this period, it was very tough, because being an illegal immigrant, I wasn't entitled to any benefit. My wife wasn't entitled to any benefits. Our kids, who are American citizens, have difficulty even being approved for certain benefits, including medical, just because their parents are illegal. Having an apartment to live in was tough. Life cost us twice as much as what it would have cost any ordinary American citizen or resident. These challenges are enormous and can never be forgotten. But I thank God 10 years later, my situation has improved. I had overcome this challenge of being illegal in the United States. I am no longer scared of anything. I fight for my rights and take what rightfully belongs to me, and I don't let anybody take advantage, abuse, or do anything to me that is not supposed to be done. I am happily married. I have 3 beautiful kids who I take so much pride in taking care of. As a family man, I help take my kids to school, pick them up from school, help them with their homework. I take pride in taking my kids to the park and places of interest where they have fun and play. I have joy in seeing them doing things. I have fun in interacting with them. When I take my kids to the park and I see them play with other kids, and I'm not scared, I'm not looking left or right to see if anybody is there to see me or to pick me up and take me away from them, this gives me joy. I go to the store with them to help them buy whatever they want to buy. I teach them the morals of life. I interact with them. I shave my kids' hair, I give them haircut. I don't have anything to worry about or stressed about. Being legal gives me a peace of mind. Of course, on a lot of occasions, my wife and I go out together with the kids, or we try to find somebody to babysit them for us while we go enjoy ourselves. But some occasions, depending on our schedule, my schedule, her schedule. One of us will take the kids out while the other one stays home to take care of chores and other responsibilities. What I would like to see is my kids for not to go through the struggles that I went through. For other immigrants who live in the United States, who come to the United States after me, to not go through the challenges that I went through, to not fall a victim of what I have fallen. After overcoming my immigration challenge, I am able to do the things that I love to do. In addition to being a family man, I am able to establish my own online media firm which informs, educates and entertains Gambians.
Never sign any document in America or in the West without knowing the content of it, especially if it has to do with law enforcement.
We also have a foundation that of course helps to gather used stuff from the United States and send it back to Africa, as well as import African culture and tradition into the United States. I will look forward to seeing a United States that would treat immigrants with respect, dignity, and like people who are here to contribute to the development of the country. And above all, to be free like a bird in the sky. My life today is one that I'm very happy with, and I appreciate. The most important thing is the freedom that I now enjoy. Not being followed by anybody, anywhere, not being scared of being followed by anybody, anywhere. Freedom is the key to life.